This is Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Horizon. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mhm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we
Mhm.
couldn't do it without you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Little side note,
Uh-huh.
whenever we read that, the
Yeah.
first donate, I think I just say donut. I don't know, maybe it's just in my head, but I feel like I skip past the first donut.
Uh-huh.
Like that, it's supposed to say donate, but I think I say donut. And then when I get to the second one, I make sure to punch that donate.
Oh,
But I think I say donut the first time. So go back and listen. Do I say
okay.
donut? I don't know. I think I do. I'll check later.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
All right.
Rachel.
These.
So you went on a trip recently,
Yeah.
and then there's like a little bonus content at the end that I want to talk about. But first, I can't wait for the bonus content. That's really
hmm
what I want to talk about because we've
Oh,
already talked
okay.
about this. But
Yeah.
tell everyone about your trip you just took.
So I took a an overnight trip to Boston
Why?
to see Ghost, which is my
Hey,
favorite band. Um,
how was the show?
I the show was good and bad. Um,
Explain.
so, well, first I want to say I did not want to drive into Boston, so I took a train, which
Choo choo.
was really fun, and I would recommend.
Yeah.
It was really nice to not have to worry about driving into Boston and finding parking and paying for parking and then having to leave Boston at some point.
Hear
So,
that, folks? Joe Biden was right. Shoes are awesome.
yes.
All right.
Um, so the concert was good in that Ghost played some of their like deep cuts, some
Nice.
songs from their first couple of albums that they haven't played in years. They did some really cool stuff with the screens on the stage. Um, and it's the new Papa and the new Ghouls, so there were like new costumes to check out. But it was bad in the sense that I could not have picked a worse seat if I had tried. Um,
Oh no.
I I wasn't in the pit. I was like on the same level as the pit, but way, way in the back. In fact, it
Oh
was
no.
the last row of this like ground floor seating. And
Which
when I,
sounds good though, right? That sounds
yeah,
like prime spot. Like you're
mhm,
close enough to the stage, like you're in the center.
yeah,
The show's like for you, right?
right. That's what I was thinking. But what I didn't realize was that all of the seating was not like on an incline.
There was no riser.
So yeah, so it was just flat. So
Oh,
when the show started, the dozens upon dozens upon dozens of people in front of me all stood up.
oh no. And you're short, so I probably would have still been able to see the concert.
So I had to stand up the entire time. Um, and I still like I couldn't see the stage for most of
Oh
it, and there were these
no.
big screens on either side of the stage, where the camera would sort of focus on one like singer, one player, or whatever. But those screens were not above the stage; they were sort of even with the stage, so they were still also blocked off by all of the
Oh
people
no.
standing in front of me. So I didn't get to see a lot, which was disappointing, but I will remember for the next time that I
Yeah.
go see them.
Well, you've learned for the future. That's
Yes,
important.
that's correct.
So the rest of your trip, though, after the concert,
Yeah.
that seems pretty good. You sent a bunch of photos.
hmm
It's
I
excellent looking.
ate a bunch of really delicious food. I tried pan-seared scallops for the first time, and they were excellent.
You want to give us a shout out for the restaurants? Do you remember the names?
Yeah, so the restaurant where I had the scallops was called Alcove. It was within walking distance of the hotel I stayed at. The hotel I stayed at and the train station and the convention center where the or arena where the concert was at was all on the same block.
Fuck yeah.
It was really, really nice. But I ate at Alcove first, and they were amazing, and the food was delicious. And it was sort of like a small plates type menu, so you just sort
Yeah.
of picked 3 or 4 things from it.
Yeah.
Um, and I really like that. Like I said, the scallops are really good. I had this amazing spinach and artichoke dip the dip was so green because they
Ugh.
used a lot of spinach, but it was really good. And I had a falafel wrap at this shawarma place. I think it was called New York Guys Shawarma.
Uh-huh.
That
In
was also
Boston,
in
which is
Boston.
interesting.
Yes, it was also really good. Uh, and I got some big fancy cookies from this place called Chip City, which those were delicious. I wanted to go to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, but it
Yeah.
turns out they are closed on Tuesdays. So
Wow.
instead, I went to the Harvard Museum of Natural Science, or Natural History, and that was really cool. They had some really, really neat displays there.
Oh, a lot
And
of
so
dead sailors.
then no, there were no dead sailors.
I know you're always looking for dead sailors.
They had this display of all these hand-blown glass flowers that these 2 guys had made, and there were like hundreds of them. And if you did not tell me that they were made of glass, I would have thought they were either real flowers or made out of like cloth or something like that. Like they were
Wow.
amazing. They had a bunch of taxidermied animals. So if
Right.
you wanted to see like an animal up close, uh,
Uh-huh.
they were cool. Though some of the taxidermy animals were kind of wonky looking.
Yeah, that's taxidermy. That's generally what you think.
Um,
They don't really capture the movement.
yeah. They had a bunch of fossils that were really cool, and it was also attached to the Peabody Museum of Archaeology. So there was a lot of displays on like ancient cultures and stuff like that, which was also very cool.
That's kind of
Um,
cool.
and then I got back to the train station and took the train back to my car. I listened to an audiobook about a murder that happens on a train, so that was
While on the
fun.
train?
While on the
Oh,
train, yeah.
murder.
Yeah, so like I got to do all this stuff in like 36 hours, I think, roughly. Like go there and see the concert and eat food and go to museum and then come back. So,
Sounds
um,
like good city planning.
yeah, it was a short trip, but um, I got to do a lot of really cool stuff and I had a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, okay, now the bonus. Okay, so that all happened in Boston.
Mhm.
Perfect city planning,
Yes.
right? You were
Mhm.
able to do all these things really relatively close.
Yeah.
All right, so now tell me about when you got home. Your friend had pitched an idea to you a while back, and you said yes because you
Uh-huh.
don't know how to say no.
Yeah.
And then what happened yesterday? Tell me about, was it yesterday?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Yeah. You're still
So,
coming down off the energy. I can
so
tell.
About I guess 2 weeks ago, I've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago was like my friend she was celebrating her birthday. So she had like this dance recital thing, and then we all went out to eat at a restaurant, and then we did axe throwing, and then it was during that like 8 hours of doing stuff that one of my other friends who was there invited me to go with her and her husband to
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
the bread festival.
What is it called? What's the actual name?
It's the Skowhegan Artisan Bread Fair.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Breadfest.
the Bread Fest. Bread
Breadfest
Fest
2025.
2025.
It's like Burning Man, except for burning bread.
And so at the time I had said yes, and then time moved to yesterday when I actually had to go to the bread festival as I had agreed.
And then you woke up and you went, fuck.
Kind of, because I had also played D&D until 3 in the morning the previous night. So,
So tell me about
um,
Breadfest. Was it wild? Was it
I had
everything you hoped it'd be?
I had to wake up at like 8, so I got
There's a
less
bunch of
than
girls
five
dressed as
hours
like
of
gingerbread
sleep.
men just gyrating in front of an open fucking furnace.
So I met up with my friends. We all carpooled to the bread festival.
Good, so no
Uh,
one can leave.
Yeah, so you can't leave until everybody's
Trapped.
ready to leave. Um,
Trapped until we
traffic
see all the loaves.
traffic was pretty backed up because everybody was going to Breadfest.
Obviously.
So we got there uh and
Those damn breadheads.
and I would say it's a lot of probably what you would expect to see at a bread festival.
Bread?
So a lot of bread, a lot of old hippies,
Yeah.
a lot
Granola
of
folk.
a lot of a lot of women with like full sleeve arm tattoos.
Yeah.
Um,
Flannel shirts and dogs on
fl
leashes.
oh yeah, yeah, there was a
Uh-huh.
lot of that happening. So we shopped around at all these different bread booths and we listened to some folksy live music.
Folksy bread tunes. Tasty bread tunes. There you go.
Yeah. So I bought a bunch of bread. And like there were cheeses. There's a kimchi booth, which had some really good kimchi that I got.
Right.
Um, I got various kinds of bread and cheeses, and I got a big bag of kettle corn, and I've already eaten most of it at this point. Um, I got some hot pepper jelly,
Breadfest. I'm
bread
gonna be
fest.
perfectly honest with you.
Mhm.
That sounds lamer than shit. But and I'm like a food guy, like,
Yeah.
and that sounds super fucking boring to me. You'd have to have two guns pointed at my head to get me to go, because I would just risk the first one misfiring. Like two, I'm pretty certain I'm getting shot. You know what I mean? But
You
one, I'm
could.
like, let's roll some dice.
They had a booth where you could like pick your grains and they would mill the grain into bread flour for you right
Oh,
there.
oh my God. Jesus. How boring is it in Maine? What's going
Maine
on over there?
Maine has a lot of these sort of festivals. There's like a garlic festival that's also really big in Maine. There's several county fairs that are
Can we
big
just
news in Maine.
can we just all get together and get all the food festivals at the same time and just make a dish or two? Like, we don't have to. I gotta wait 6 months for all the ingredients.
hmm They have like a Moxie festival or
Oh,
something, which is
that's
to
like that shit
celebrate
soda.
the grossest soda that I've ever had in my life.
You gotta have Moxie to drink Moxie.
They're very proud of Moxie. Um, yeah, so that's what I did yesterday, and then I came home, I drank a bunch of water because it was all
Yeah.
mostly outdoors. And then I think I took a nap for like 3 or 4 hours.
Well, you just got back from Breadfest, so I
Yeah.
imagine you're probably pretty bloated from
Yeah,
Breadfest.
I had to come down off of that high.
That
And
energy.
that's right. So yeah, Boston to see Ghost in this sort of whirlwind 36 hours of like concert and first time riding a train and trying some really good food and then Breadfest.
Man, I would have put posters up, like old, like wanted posters from
Mhm.
like the old West. It'd be like wanted bread or alive, and then like a picture of like a loaf on the front as like
Uh,
advertisement. Like for the whole month up to Breadfest, I could have really had a lot of fun
mhm.
as a graphic designer whose job it was to,
Yeah,
guerrilla market Breadfest.
right.
Guerrilla market Breadfest sounds, that sentence only works in this era. That's a very modern styled sentence.
Yes, it is.
Uh, we have to go on Facebook to guerrilla market our bread festival. Like, ugh. All right. Well,
Yeah.
it sounded like you had probably, I would estimate, too busy last few days.
hmm Yeah.
Uh,
I would agree. I feel like I've been doing a lot these past few weeks. It
I
feels
laid on the
like
I laid on
yeah.
the couch and played a lot of Hearthstone in a row.
That sounds nice, but I need a couch to do that.
Yeah. Well, you can just use your bed. It works the same.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got
I just
another.
I
Go
didn't get
ahead.
to go to Breadfest, and I
That's
didn't I didn't get to not see a concert.
right.
So I didn't get to ride the choo choo or any of that stuff.
hmm
And you know what the thing is?
What?
I feel pretty good about it.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
I'm a little worried.
Uh-huh.
We're in a relationship, for people who don't know.
Yes.
And I'm starting to wonder that, like, maybe you're a little too get up and go for all these fucking events. And that by
No.
proxy, people that are in your orbit, when
Mhm.
they see me, will assume that I am also in that
No.
oeuvre, that
I
oeuvre.
all of these were sort of like special circumstances. Like the Ghost concert, I got the ticket for it months ago. Like
Look,
I
can
was
we do a
like, I don't have
test?
anything else going on. I'm doing that. And then my friend, like a few weeks ago, was like, oh, this is what I would like to do for my birthday.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I got to do that. And then like while I'm doing that, the people that I carpooled with, so I can't leave until they leave, are like, hey, you want to go to breakfast?
Okay, ask me. Ask me,
Okay.
like, do you want to go to Breadfast? Hold on, let me get in
Okay.
character.
All right. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Dees.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. So I was wondering, did you want to spend your Saturday next week going to Breadfest with me?
Fuck no. Not even a little bit. What are you fucking
You
talking
don't
about?
want to, we'll carpool together?
I like you,
Uh-huh.
but I don't like you like this.
Yeah.
Like, the level that you think that we're at is not where we're at. No, I don't want to go stand around in the hot sun and fucking talk to hippies about bread. No, I don't want to do that. And you don't want to do that either. You just convinced yourself you do. You know?
Uh-huh.
How turgid and slow and horrid is your existence to where you think that that's a better use of your day off?
Hmm.
That feels like a job. It feels
Yeah.
like they should pay you at the gate.
No, you had to pay to get in.
No, it feels like, how much did you have to pay to get in, Rachel?
I didn't pay. My friends actually paid
How
for
much
all
was
this
the
to get in.
pay?
It was $5 per person.
You can eat my whole asshole. Are you kidding me?
Parking was free though.
Wait. Oh, good. Good. I'm not paying money to come. I mean, look,
Hmm.
I'm all about a festival for something that I'm more
Hmm.
into, right? Like, if there's like a Comic Con, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's exciting.
Hmm.
Even then, though, I've done too many of them. I don't really.
Yeah.
I think I might just be ready to crawl into my coffin at this point. I think I'm done. I think I've seen what I want to see. I think I've seen enough. Oh, I think what I have might be depression. Now that
Oh
I'm thinking about it, I think it might
no.
be. Because there are probably a lot of people out there who are really psyched about Breadfest. It seems like with
Hmm.
the traffic situation you were talking about, they were really psyched
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
It's too bad there wasn't a train to take everyone to.
Oh man, that would have been so good.
Yeah. What was it, just out in a field?
So it's like a fairground that they have that
So
was
that's a
also
field.
at like a well, like the field part was where everybody got to park.
Right.
And there were basically just like some old ladies in like neon vests that were vaguely directing people where they can park. And then there was like some sort of horse racing track that you walk through, and then it was like the bread booths were sort of like behind that.
How many bread booths would you say there were?
Probably close to 50 total. Like of all, I would say all the booths, not just bread, because some booths didn't have bread. They had
Right.
like either like dairy products or like canned goods.
Nah, dog.
There were two booths where like they had carved wooden things, so like cutting boards and stuff like that.
Get out of here. I'm sorry, they couldn't even full cap the bread. Okay. Look,
Mm.
I'm not trying to sound non-festive.
Uh-huh.
There's zero fucking chance in the world that A, I'm going to Breadfest,
Uh-huh.
or that B, I'm paying to go to Breadfest. We have a place here called Arts in the Heart,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Like in my neighborhood, like where like once a year there's this big Arts in the Heart thing, and every single year I get a bunch of messages from artists asking if I want to go set up down there,
Hmm.
and I say no.
Uh-huh.
And I know that the booths cost money, but I don't even care. I would not. I wouldn't. I know they sell a lot. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I never want to do it. And they're like, "Hey, there's the Greek food festival downtown. Do you want to go?"
Hmm.
Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
You know how good something has to be for People say I'm indoorsy, but I'm not because I love camping. I would
Mhm.
love to go camping,
Yeah.
but I really, really don't want to go to some fucking festival, which is just a fucking bakery outside in the hot.
hmm
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't know. I feel like you're really into these things and I'm not.
I am
I feel like I'm
not.
gonna let you down.
No, you're not.
You want to go to BroccoliCon? No, I don't. No, that sounds insufferable to me, actually. You go ahead. You
Mhm.
enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
But like this is very much an apple picking type situation. My
Yeah.
brother was dating a girl and he brought her over and she was like meeting everybody. And she had mentioned that she was gonna go with my brother. They were both going apple picking, and my head snapped so hard I could have broke my head off the stalk. I looked at him in his face and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
You know, wear a
I
chunky
wish
sweater.
I
Go
wish
out.
a bitch would ask me to go apple picking. I wish you would. The balls on anyone who asks me to fucking go apple picking.
I'll say I'm surprised that there are apple orchards in Georgia. I
No,
didn't
they
think that
went
was
to
a thing.
they had to drive to a location for
What?
it.
They had to drive and then pay to pick apples?
Yeah. And by the way, it's like $35 to go onto the farm,
Oh my God.
and the apple picking is a separate event.
I would
That you have to pay for that
never.
too.
No. No.
There's zero chance.
Yeah.
There's no way. No way.
I
I
don't
literally use apple picking as an example of something that's insufferable that an ex-girlfriend would have asked me to do that would have
Mhm.
caused the end of our relationship. And like when it actually came up in close proximity to me, I could not believe it. I was like, I use this as like an over-the-top joke and it's real.
Right.
No way. Never gonna happen. She's like, hey, you want to go pick up trash from the highway? I'm like, no. No. Maybe if I get arrested,
Uh-huh.
then I'll
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to just do it on my time. No, thank
Mhm.
you. All right, let's go to the episode. I'm getting angry.
Okay. So this is the start of our new campaign, Requiem of Reflections, Season 1, Episode 1. It's raining cats and more cats.
Mostly just cats. Yeah.
Mostly cats, yes. That's
Pretty much
true.
exclusively cats.
All cats. Oops, all
Oops, all cats.
Wait, I'm kidding.
No. It's too late. I've pressed record. We have to go.
The magic lady said we're recording, so there's no going back now.
Nope, nope. And the less editing, the better. So she's gonna shoot me later.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right. Welcome back to this world. All right. I'm gonna have to take a lot more notes than normal, so we may go just a tad slower than normal.
Okay.
So
It's gonna be a complicated one.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're not gonna play the game where we left off. We left off with you guys all on the ship together. Announcement came up from Dragon High Adrie. She's figured out the box. So you guys would all most likely be heading down towards the lower deck to figure out where to find her to see what's happened with the box. On
She's
deck. Go for it.
She's on the ship.
I believe everyone is on the ship.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just making
I was
sure
about
that
to-
we
Go for it.
just making sure we hadn't gone back through the mirror or something like that.
No. I was going to let me pull up my list.
D-Walk created 58 mirror universe characters for each of us.
Oh Lord, dude, don't do
Roll a
that to me right now.
D100 to see who you play tonight.
Right?
Actually,
Oh God.
sounds like a blast.
Actually, it kind of
Okay.
does. Roll a D10 to determine your universe, and roll another D10 to determine your characteristic or something like your primary.
I saw a person recommend playing D&D games with Cards Against Humanity,
Oh,
right? So the DM uses Cards Against Humanity and then just dictates what the situation is based on that. Like they'll adapt it as you go, and then instead of rolling, you just draw off the Cards Against Humanity thing, and they just modify that into the game.
oh no!
Yeah. So there's no dice rolling, just Cards Against Humanity.
Wow, can't wait to see how they figure in the. Well, some of those cards would be really interesting to see how that ties into a D&D game.
Yeah.
My home group, we played, I think it's called Fiasco. It was this kind of card game. And it has this system in it that I'm planning to implement in my next home game, where basically I'm gonna have everybody make an NPC connected to other characters. And then whenever that player interacts with that NPC, then the other player has to play as that NPC.
That's a cool system. I like that. You get more voice acting out of each character.
That's right.
It's also much less work for a DM. I had a
Yeah.
Sorry, we're going off on a tangent. Many years ago, I DM'd a Dooneyland game at a con here in Houston, and one of the people that sat down and played it ended up being a writer whose name now I can't possibly remember, and I'm pissed off because I can't do it. But it was a great game. He enjoyed it and everything. But he came over at the end of it and he gave me, he's like, "Hey, I just want to tell you, you did a great job. It was a really chaotic game. You did a really good job managing it." He goes, "One simple thing I'll tell you." He goes, "If there's any piece of advice I'd give you, it's that." He goes, "Make your players play some of the NPCs because you can't possibly be 850 characters and
Yeah.
keep all that straight. It just drains on you." And he goes, "And it makes it much more interesting for them as well." He goes, "That's not a knock on you. You did great, but." Yeah, there was the have your players do some of your NPCs, write some stuff down on a card, toss it to them, and then just let them run with it.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
Sorry.
right. Sorry.
You
Good.
start.
No, you're fine. You're fine. On the ship as of right now, from the original team, Kavir and Adrian Rain, Relena, Hawks, Nick, Brendan, Carglass, and Serena are on board.
Yes.
Serena is back alive again.
Mhm.
Brendan's alive-ish and undeadish, as the living skeleton he is. Carglass is Carglass, floating around,
Meatball
kind of
with an
bobbing.
eye.
Yep.
Nick and Hawks are moving around like, they're on deck as always. And then nothing's really changed with, Relena, Hawks, or Nick. They're there. Hawks is back in one piece after getting shot with a cannon.
Minus
Um,
a pinky toe.
minus a pinky toe. And from the DH crew on board at the moment is Adrie, Rain, and Victor.
Yes. We
And
can't.
Victor's begging to take Hawks home, and that's not happening.
As soon as we lose one victor, we immediately gain another.
And Adrie's mom and Ludo, have they left already?
Yes.
Okay.
Thrasta, Ludo, and Jander have already left. They slipped through they went through the mirror to the dark world. And then from the dark world, they used the scroll. I believe it's Dreams of a Blue.
That was green.
Hmm?
That was green, not blue.
It is in Tasha's. Give me a second.
They also left you a lovely trellis made of ivy and vines on the front of the ship as a parting gift,
Already
as they
cut
are
down.
wont to do.
Plays.
Dream of the Blue Veil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they left one scroll with you guys of the same spell. So once they entered the dark world on the Ravenloft side, they actually used the scroll and the sword that Adri gave to Thrasta
Mhm.
with the Veil of the Blue Dream to actually make their way to Greyhawk in the Dark World.
Hmm.
So your guys' Victor is off with Mordekainen.
Yep.
Hmm.
And he's in his tower in his world. And
Yeah, we got some exposition from hell.
I know.
mm-hmm.
It's just a cork board with a massive red string all over it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Kabir's like, you know what the important thing is? You don't have to remember all these people if you never care. If you never
Right.
cared about any of them. Saves time.
Midnight is now running Darkon. He
That's
has
right.
regained the title of Dark Lord. You guys did learn that Midnight was actually the original Dark Lord of Darkon.
Yes.
So Soth is still roaming around Darkon.
hmm
Not the happiest mode right now.
Didn't get that promotion he was looking for.
Well, he was trying to get home, and Midnight hasn't sent him home because Midnight doesn't have the power to. So,
Adrie has Midnight's phylactery.
mm-hmm. Vespera is traveling around, brokenhearted that she can't follow. Fiven is hiding at the Institute.
That makes sense. He's
Vincent
just-
Trichet is trying to rebuild his criminal empire that has
No, Victor
been.
Trench. Oh no. Oh
no,
different person.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Completely different.
Okay, sorry.
My uncle.
Yeah. Yes. Rain Trichet's uncle.
Vincent or Vincent? It is Vincent, right?
Yeah, I got Vincent written
Yeah.
down.
There's
There's two Vincent. There's
Two Vincent.
Trichet and Trench.
yeah.
Right.
No, there
Trench
isn't.
is from Dragon Heist. Trichet is
Trench isn't
Trichet.
anybody. No one knows.
Um,
Not important.
12 is AWOL. No one has seen her.
He's
Good.
right behind you,
No!
Rachel.
Lucian is enjoying the sunlight in Barovia while it lasts.
Mhm.
And Blugger's selling a crap ton through his merchant network that he's now building through the realms.
Mhm.
And trying to think is you guys haven't connected with Sabra since
Right.
so
I think that's good.
yeah, I think that's and and Trichet's crew is actually on the one Dark Lord's ship.
Oh,
God,
that's
you're
right.
making me remember
Yeah,
it
they took
now.
over Saltwater's ship.
Yeah.
Saltbiter.
And-
Saltbiter.
Yeah, Saltbiter. Sorry, Saltbiter Draga. And they've taken his ship. And they are holding for Rain to return one day.
Maybe one day going back to a boring old normal ship would be cool.
You mean the ship
Why would he-
only floats on the water?
Right? This one flies. It can
I
go
was
to
about to-
Neverland.
I
Second
know.
star on the right.
I'm looking at the list of everything that I've written out here, and it's like all these people on the ship, and Victor's here, and Midnight's there, and Soth's doing this, and Adrie's got that, and just like and Ann B. Davis is Alice, and just
And
it's just-
James Arness as Matt Dillon.
Dude, I know. Trust me. I'm trying to keep. The fun part is I got about 2 or 3 pages trying to keep track of all the other NPCs you guys have crossed throughout the different worlds
Yeah,
and
that's
where I'm
that's why
slipping them all in.
I'm gonna fuck with D-Walk and I'm just gonna ask him for someone very specific from like 3 seasons ago.
Remember that guy at that inn on that road that we crossed when we were,
Hey, where's
Dude.
Esmeralda's leg?
Oh, in the open now, but when they did the rewrite of Strahd, it's no longer hidden. So, no,
I
Rocket
post-
Raccoon did not steal her leg this time.
I posted that picture of Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in front of the corkboard as a joke, but I really do believe that is kind of what
Yeah,
D-Walk's got
notes.
going on.
Yeah.
We just can't see it on screen.
Oh, speaking of that, I got a shirt that says it's never sunny in Barovia.
It
It's
is
my
right
favorite
now.
shirt to wear to church because nobody knows what it means.
Don't Google it, guys.
And then I'm still trying to figure out where I'm gonna throw Lichgate into this because I am not leaving them out. Working on that part.
Well, they're
mean-
in the Dragon Heist world.
That's right. Yep. And they are
In that world.
currently in Waterdeep because
And-
when we last left, we had played a concert just outside of Waterdeep, if I
Yup.
recall, right? So.
I've been imprisoned.
Oh, but which Mirrorverse to bring their Chirals in is going to be the fun part.
Oh man.
Hi, I'm
I know.
Renasmir.
Very
and every so often I
interpretatory.
snap back into it. Oh my god, what's going on? Sorry I did that. I didn't mean to.
Goes cousin Balky for a second.
All right. So,
I
Who's all
lost my
heading
toenail in
downstairs?
the war.
It's funny
it's next
you
to the
mentioned that.
ribcage you stole from the last one.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that because my Facebook memory the other day was Virion Herpetor's business card from like 8 years ago. I'm like, holy shit, has it been that long? Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Really?
looked at that. Yeah.
I'm tired of people counting. I'm starting to get towards Nate age, and I'm not really happy about
Oh.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
How
I
old are
will
you
tell
now,
you this.
Nate?
Go for it.
I'll be 47 in
Whew.
about 2 weeks.
Woo!
Oh,
almost
Dude,
almost over.
I thought you were a
Almost
lot more
over.
older than us. I didn't think.
Chief.
Oh,
You've made my day, D-Walk. Thank you. God, I don't know. That's like Deece level backhanded compliment there. Wow. Bravo.
I just turned 40 this year, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
It's
that
it's all the
means- that
gray,
means you're
isn't
gonna-
it?
You'll
Yeah.
live longer than I thought. I'm happy.
Oh shit! Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm planning on dying before I'm 50 at this point.
Oh,
I will tell you guys this. Orion has started listening to Freelance.
Oh
And
no.
he hasn't got out through the first yet. He just got through the Dueling episodes. And then
Oh.
he jumped immediately to the Christmas. He's like, this sounds
Oh.
so much better. I'm like, stop.
Yeah, no
Stop.
kidding.
He's like, where's everybody? And I'm like, stop. Stop.
Where's that big gruff doofusy guy that's always talking
He was
about
like, who's that with Nate, or who's that with the decent Ray? I'm like, that's Nate. Is he the guy that was on that roll for relief? Yep.
he's super old, so get the episodes in now.
Oh.
I am happily this group's Keith Richards.
He's watching Matlock unironically.
Oh man.
Oh god.
He was watching Betty White when she was young.
Had her pin-up calendar on my wall and everything as a teenager, yes. Say what you will, Betty White was anyway.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
fucking
yeah.
would. Shut the hell up if you're a lying bastard.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. Betty White?
Preach it, bro. Preach it.
Betty White can get it now.
We all would.
Hey, Betty White, come join Freelance.
Oh.
Oh man, it would be awesome if Betty White played on a D&D fucking podcast.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I would dig that.
That'd
Okay.
be awesome. All right. All right. So who's all heading downstairs?
I'm in my lab.
Okay.
He was always downstairs even when he wasn't.
Cool kids hang in the basement.
Yeah, I would imagine if with an announcement with that type of gravity to it of I figured out what the box does, I can't imagine anyone's really going to stay up on deck unless they absolutely have to. That'd be my guess. I mean,
Yeah.
Rain's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, once I get the
Adrie's fine.
notification,
Yeah.
we're all good.
Yeah. You gonna leave Brendan on the wheel?
Yes.
Okay.
All he has to do is just fly straight. It's very
Mhm.
easy. I keep him and Hawk separated from one another. I don't have to worry about anything. You with me now downstairs. You on the wheel straight.
Hawks want to stay up top with the cannons.
No,
Hawks wonder why not.
because
Hawks don't like because.
I don't care. You're coming with me.
Hawks friend wraps on your leg.
That's fine. I will do the dad walk with him down.
You should get
Just-
you should get one of those purses like those white bitches carry dogs in.
The fucking Paris Hilton, this
I was
kobold
trying
down.
to find a way to not
Yeah,
say
but that
white
kobold,
bitches.
that purse fires fireballs.
I was trying real hard to find a way to not say white bitches, and I just was like, who am I fucking kidding? Just say white bitches.
I mean,
I was
you
trying
know.
real hard. I was like, the ones that you could hear my resignation. Just say it.
Just say it.
You know, the people who put raisins and shit. Those ones.
All right.
Adria's heading downstairs.
All right. So I'm assuming, or you guys are all heading towards the lab where she's been working on the box.
She's in the
Uh,
lab.
I'm not sure where
That's-
she was.
Where-
I want to say she was in the lab working on the box. I thought you left her there specifically for her to do that.
I don't know. I don't know where she was working.
I think you did leave her in the lab, actually.
Yeah, everything was going on in the lab because I do recall there.
You didn't
being
want
this
the box to leave the
conversation-
lab.
You didn't want the box, and
Right.
also there was a big conversation about things in glass jars that should not be touched or moved. Or
Okay, well then, since that's happening, I would have probably been the first to have heard that the
Mhm.
box was fixed. I'm going to then stand at the door and be like, "You can come in, you, not you."
So who are you
Not
saying
you.
not you to?
Why don't you give me a list of people who's coming?
Adri.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
both Rains. Yes,
okay,
Kobold attached to Rain?
absolutely not.
I shake him off at the door like a bad case of fleas.
Victor, young Victor at the door?
No,
Carglass.
he can't fit through the door. He's got to stay outside.
Yeah, that's true.
He's actually the bouncer with the clipboard, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
He is. And then,
He doesn't even have a velvet rope. He's just using one of his eye stalks.
yep, I guess the last two would be, well, Serena's not going to come because she's,
Not welcome.
but it would
Yeah.
be, Nick
No,
or Relena.
no.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we're getting like 35 people in here, so let's.
Is there an occupancy limit posted outside the lab?
Yeah, it's
fucking
whatever the fuck I say, and nobody else can come in here right now. So you
Fire
guys come
marshal.
in, you guys stay out there. I'll let you know if anything important happens, and I'm gonna slam the door.
You all go sit at the kids' table.
All right. Nick and Ox go into the room across the way and sit with Cargalis as he's threatened to paralyze the two of them. All right.
So that's what you have.
Okay. See. David, is there anything other than I guess is there anything else that I need to know about it that Dragon Heist Adri would have learned?
Yes. She has pretty much spent time tearing through and analyzing this infusion box.
Mhm.
It takes a DC 18 check, Arcana check to activate.
Mhm.
She's learned that it's immune to transferring intelligent items. If it's sentient, you can't transfer the power to or from it.
Okay.
It takes an hour to transfer the power for a minor item. It takes 8 hours to transfer the power from a major item to another item.
Okay.
It takes 20 hours to transfer for a rare,
Okay.
and then 48 to transfer for legendary.
All right. Okay. All right. So this is a Kargan's Infusion Box. Basically it works, it interacts with the weave. what is really interesting about it is that it can take the magical property of one item and through the correct commands, transfer that magical property to another one. It cannot do sentience. She's going to point at Kavir when she says that as though she's guessing that's going to be his first question. Anything sentient cannot be transferred. The more complicated the magical item, the longer the transfer process.
If we were to think about something like the mirror, how long would that take?
That would fall under legendary, so 48 hours.
Okay. 2 days.
2 days. All right. 2 days is manageable. We can, you're certain, transfer the properties of that mirror, and I'm going to point to the mirror, to any item?
Is that mirror sentient?
No.
Then yes, you can transfer it.
To the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, hold that thought. And I'm going to reach under my desk into this kind of leather scroll case. And I'm going to pull out like 5 different rolled up scrolls. And I'm going to open up. No, not that one. No. Found it. And I'm going to knock the books that I was reading off my desk and roll out this scroll. All right. You would know what this is, and I'm going to point to Adrie. Dragon Heist Adrie.
Yeah.
And Captain, I'm sorry, you look so much alike. If you would come over here for a moment. And I'm going to point at the blueprint. It's incredibly well drawn.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I'm sure that Rain is impressed. Nathan has no idea what he's looking at, so I really don't know how to respond.
So what I've devised here is our suspicion was that this was going to work. She is now confirmed that this is how it's going to work. And so I started thinking, if the ship is going to function like a mirror, how is that going to work? Are we going to fly through a mirror? How does that work? Right? How would we get a large ship to a tiny little mirror?
If you flew through a mirror, then you'd still be leaving the mirror behind.
And it would be right. So there's a lot of problems here, but as you can see, and I'm gonna like slide my hands very like lightly across this magnificent blueprint. If we were to mirror the bottom of the boat, the ship itself, then instead of going through a mirror, we would just drop through it, our own surface. Hold with me here. And I'm going to go get a piece of paper, and I'm going to go on my shelf and take off a simple like wooden boat model. And I'm going to set it on this is the mirror, the sheet. I'm going to lay it flat in my hand. And this is us, the ship. I'm going to place it on top of the mirror, or on top of the sheet of paper. Now, when the mirror activates, it'll create a ripple. The rest of the material on top of it is just a boat. It's a ship, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So we lose elevation. And we go right through the bottom of our own ship. I know it's complicated.
I can follow. I understand the concept that you're going for here. I mean,
so I found the most wonderful metal. It's a little expensive, but what we essentially need to do is create a very thin, highly reflective version of it, and then seal the entire side and bottom of the ship, the hull, with this material. Now you're thinking, the balloon. It's too big to go through.
That would cut your balloon shave the sides of it.
Right.
And
That can
then
be
after you fell through the
problematic.
mirror, you would hit the ground or whatever is ground wherever you went.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We flare the sides out and continue that mirrored surface onto the bottom of like the wing. Yeah. And then reduce the balloon's pressure incrementally until it is small enough to drop straight through before reinflating. Now, there's some hindrances here, not the least of which would be that we can't be moving when this happens. If we were to move forward, as soon as part of the boat went through the reflective surface that we have on our own mirror,
Mhm.
and if we were moving forward, we'd cut ourselves in half.
Yeah.
Dimensionally cut us in half. It'd be like stepping halfway through a mirror and then having someone push you through the side of the frame. I can't confirm, but I would imagine dimensionality would be ludicrously sharp. So that's an important factor.
Mhm.
No movement and just drop straight down. Captain, we would have a
Mhm.
pressure release in the balloon, and the frames on the side of the balloon would be stronger than the ones in the front, and that would cause it to contract quickly, allowing us to drop down and then reinflate as we're descending.
Mhm.
It's probably something we'd have to get used to, but I'm certain it'll work. All of these numbers and figures seem to. I mean, you can double check my work. Not you, her.
Dragon High Stage will look over and start checking some of the numbers.
Why would I want him to do it? Jesus, come on, he's a pirate.
I happen to know a thing or two about ships, is all.
I think this would work.
Now the question is, in 2 days,
Mhm.
we could sail the ship to a location where we could pick up the metal, have it applied. I don't know how long that'll take. If we could liquefy it, we could brush it on. Or if we could liquefy a pool, we could sink the entire ship up to where we want it and then just lift out.
Well, if we're getting a pool of it, you're going to have to get more than if you would brush it on because you have to have depth.
That's true. I'm gonna look around. Anyone? Adrie?
Yeah.
No, other Adrie.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you could message Bluggard?
Probably.
You see if we could get the materials?
Mhm.
Seem to remember him owing us a favor. Huh.
David looks very confused. Yeah, I can message him. I'll need the numbers. I'm sure he'll want to start gathering that up right away. So if we're doing the pool thing, we'll need like a empty pool.
Dewak's like, I'd like to answer the call before we start saying yes to things.
Yeah, if I can just get some numbers before I message him.
Absolutely. Let me get that together for you real quick.
Okay, thank you. Dragon High Stage will speak up and she'll say, yeah, and 2 days will also give me time to fix some of that shoddy engine coverage you've got going on.
Can't hear you. I'm busy focusing on important things.
Like your engine? You don't think your magical engine in this flying boat isn't important?
I mean, as a captain, propulsion tends to be the most important thing. Without it, you don't go anywhere. So she does have a point.
I'm just saying you're bleeding off arcane energy. That should be better shielded.
Sounds like a tugboat moving to a
big old shitty
do a
grin.
Dark Knight out here to me. It's just a bunch of I can't understand any of it. Okay, here. I'm gonna hand this to Adrie. It's gonna have all of the specifications for the types of metal
Mhm.
and the amounts.
Okay.
I have an intelligence check for that.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You I love that you
He
tried
almost
to tell
sounded
me.
like he was offended by the question a bit. Like, I was like, me?
Can I have can Dragon Heist Adri like kind of lean over to also look at the numbers?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, so can I ask a question? Is this a
Yes.
straight intelligence or is this some other form of
If you can justify another skill, I'll allow it.
investigation?
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it. It's going to be 24 plus 1, 25.
All right. The math works out.
It was always going to be a 25 because I could take a 10.
Yeah, I figured you're gonna auto take your 10.
I have a well, I can just do that. That's why I wanted it to be a skill I could do that with. I'm gonna roll my 2d20s real quick, just so you are
Your
prepared.
importance.
Yep. I got a 1 and a 5, so enjoy that shit today.
I almost did not miss that.
I would like Dragon Heist Adri to roll an Arcana since she's thinking of the numbers and the material in application of working with a highly magical substance.
Okay.
25.
Success.
So Dragon Heist Adri will like kind of like shove herself between Kavir and original Adri to also look at the numbers. And then she'll nod. She'll be like, yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Literally no one asked her, but she's...
You guys hear lightning crackle loudly.
From
It rocks the ship enough, like actually like rattles your bones.
Ooh.
How long have
You
we
hear
been
through
down
the
here?
speakers Brendan shouting, "We have been boarded. We have intruders."
everyone but Tech Adri out.
Okay,
Geek Adri.
I'm going to dash, cunning action dash, and be on the bridge as fast as possible.
Adri will also dash cunning action dash.
Okay.
Sure. Let's all do the.
Can you
Okay.
imagine
I
what
can't.
that looks like to a fucking invader? Like they jump on your boat and all of a sudden 3 flashes show up. Like,
All right. So, as you reach the top deck, the scene before you unfolds. You see a rip in space being held open, golden electricity coming from it, almost like a tear in reality itself. Similar to the mirrors, but instead of an actual mirror holding it open, it's literally nature itself has ripped itself open to open this hole. On the deck, you see a humanoid in golden armor, just blood just leaking from in between the plates. The three of you recognize familiarity in the two next to him. Rain more so than the other two because the three of you are from actual Ravenloft.
Mhm.
Rain, you recognize a younger Tempest than you remember. Done up in leathers, cloth, a pirate hat. The other one you guys don't recognize as well. You three haven't come across him yet. The others are still coming up. But behind them, you see three creatures, cat-like, metallic, crawling the deck, hunting the two that are holding the golden armor as he bleeds out.
they're metallic.
Initiatives, please.
Okay.
So both
30?
Rains. Ooh, good lord.
Second Rain hasn't made it up to the deck yet.
Okay. I was about to. Okay.
30, by the way, for initiative.
Okay.
Tell him.
Hi.
Say it out. Say it with your whole
Hi.
chest.
Hi. I'm Nathan Lett. I'm a proud member of Freelance Heroism, and I'd like to say that my first role for this new campaign
Mhm.
was a natural one.
And I'm Dees Cassius,
Uh-huh.
playing Master Kavir the Professional, and I rolled a 19 because I didn't want to flex too hard. You know, save a little top side for the exciting moments.
Hey, you know what? What I will say about this though is that with a role like that to start off as the inaugural role for this portion of the campaign and podcast, it can only get better from here, right?
Can it?
I
mean, you
mean,
could stay consistent.
I could stay consistent roll once, but I can't get any worse. So, you know.
I mean,
Sure.
depends what you're rolling, I guess.
Well, I mean, I can't roll a 0, so
I mean, you could roll a 1 and get a negative on some.
I suppose. Actually, I can't technically, well, I have nothing with a negative, so unless one is imposed upon me,
That's always
fortunately.
possible.
I know.
And now that you've spoken it into
I know,
existence.
I know.
I love when Nate rolls poorly. It is one of my favorite things.
You love it when I do anything poorly. It's one of your favorite things.
When you roll poorly, it's like it's almost fattening for me. It's so good. It's so good. It's like I have to limit it, you know. I can't have it too much or I just, you know.
I'm happy to be your cholesterol, Dees. What can I say? My initiative roll, I got 5. That's
with a bonus.
With a
5.
bonus.
Wow.
I rolled a 1 with a +4. I got 5.
That's rough.
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it. Oh my God, is it my turn yet? I got 5 on it.
Nope, I'm just going to go lean up against the rail. I'm going to light a cigarette, and I'm just going to watch it all go down.
Well, you won't get to light a cigarette until the end of everyone else's turn.
Shit. Can I light a cigarette as a free action before we begin?
As a person who's been smoking for a long time, no.
No.
I tried to fight a
Rachel?
boss fight while smoking earlier. That was impossible.
17.
All right. Next round, the other rain can make its way up. Is DH Adrie staying down below, or is she heading up as well?
She'll stay in the lab because this box is way too important to leave alone.
Absolutely.
She will be getting into her power armor though, which I believe she can do like in a turn.
Okay. Go ahead and give me it's okay, she's gonna stay on there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me Rain DH's initiative as well. So we know him for round 2.
Oh, it's exciting. Wow.
2 ones?
Oh.
Oh
20?
man. That is a natural 20 for a 29.
Oh,
Wow.
it's feast or famine in the
Oh.
Nate household.
What
Man.
What if going through this campaign, Captain Rain consistently rolls low and Dragon Heist Rain always rolls high? But
I
it only
would
happens
love
when
it.
the two of them are near each other.
Oh, that would be so good.
I'm gonna do my damnedest to make it happen.
Oh Lord. Okay. So
Wow. Man, that is
That's
the
a
ultimate
29.
dichotomy. That is a 20 fucking 9.
Oof.
So these 3 cat-like creatures you guys see are on all 4s, tails, razor sharp blade, almost spike style going down from the nose all the way down the back.
How big are they?
Almost dragon-like. Good, maybe 10 feet, 12 feet long.
Ooh.
Each.
Well, yeah, I assume it
Yeah.
adding them together.
3 of them in a
So-
trench coat.
Oh no.
Dude, I just got a mini of 3 kobolds in a trench coat for Christmas. It's I can print it. It's three of them like in a Santa cloak, and it's hilarity.
That's the thing in the Icewind Dale campaign.
Nice.
Nice. So,
I was just trying to say three like chrome cats in a fucking trench coat is still not stealthier than Kabir. I'm just saying it.
alrighty. Kavir, you're up.
How close are they to the edge of the ship?
So, opening my map.
Also,
So,
I'm gonna roll a perception check real quick.
all right, go for it.
I'm gonna take a 10 and put it at 25.
Okay.
I want to see inside the ripped open like space portal.
Okay.
What is on the other side?
On the other side of the portal, you are seeing
So we're in the air, right?
you're in the air. You're seeing an inside of what seems to be a large building wooden structure,
Mhm.
boxes and crates.
Anything familiar on a 25
Um,
perception?
it looks like a warehouse.
Okay, nothing, no
Um,
markers or emblems or brands I would recognize.
you're sitting at easily
Gotta ask.
so 70 feet away. Is the rip. Um, let me think. Yeah. You see the logo for Waterdeep stamped on a couple of the crates.
Okay.
With your communications with the others, you would know the symbol for the city of Waterdeep.
Okay. In a moment of quick thinking, I'm going to ask loudly as a free action for the three people that are on the deck of the ship to yell their names out. Names now.
The girl first, Tempest. Um, the male.
Quickly.
Give me a second. Jesus, time doesn't start till I say so. One of the males, the one not in golden armor, Cedric. The other one, he tries to get a voice out. You can hear the vocal come out, but he just coughs blood. He can't get his name out. But the voice sounds very rainish.
Sounds like rain.
It sounds like rain coughing up blood.
I'm gonna look at Adrie.
We know that sound
I was
very
about to say,
well.
what the hell? Okay.
I'm gonna look at our AG.
Mhm.
I'm gonna point to that one and go rain. And then I'm going to run up and I'm going to I don't have to run up. I'll stay where I'm at and pull back the bow and activate and fire. Activate the I can't activate the light this turn. So I'll just do a regular attack.
Okay. You're aiming at one of the three?
Yep.
Okay.
19.
19 does not hit.
Oh shit.
And that was at one of the cat creatures?
Yes.
Okay.
Lucky. Well, you already told me it didn't hit.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean you can roll again. I mean, does lucky allow you to roll again?
Only if I don't know if it's a success.
Okay.
So I'll have to
Apologies.
wait.
Okay. The arrow sings through the air, hits the metallic skin, and just skits off.
Does it go off into the world or does it go into the room, like into the portal?
No, off into the world.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a few more I'm gonna take my movement action, and I'm gonna put my back up against the wall. Like the staircase came up, and then there's a wall on either side.
Yes.
I'm gonna back up so that my back is against the wall, but like standing next to the door. So if I needed to, I could just roll off and go into the doorway.
Okay.
I don't want to be knocked sideways off this boat.
I
Rachel,
I get that.
by the way, you're welcome. I
Thank
did
you.
something very clever for you.
Thank you.
Wink, wink.
Mm.
All right, pass my turn.
All right. Next up would be okay. He comes up next turn. So, the second of the cats lunges, and as he lunges, he disappears, and dimension doors to reappear behind the golden armor.
Not great. Not great.
No.
These are
So-
displacer beasts.
And he ends his turn. Next up, so would be Adrie.
Okay. I would like to cast Spirit Guardian. I'm going to cast it at what level do I want to cast it at? I'm going to cast it at 5th level. I am going to exclude myself, Rain, Kavir, Tempest, Cedric, and this other Rain. If I can see Brendan, I will also exclude him. If there is anyone else of the crew that I know, I will exclude them. But I have to see them as I'm casting it.
I forgot to roll Brandon's initiative.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
So what are you guys doing over there? Do you want me to turn on the radio?
Am I doing a good job flying the ship?
Oh, he turns on the right. Don't stop me now.
That's okay. He rolled under 19, so
Okay.
it has not affected game at all.
All right. And you said we were 70 feet away from them?
The 70 feet away from the portal, you're about 60 feet away from them because they're on the edge of the ship.
Okay. I'm going to move towards them.
Well, 2 of them are on the edge of the ship. The other one's now a lot closer to you guys, about 40 feet away behind the armored one.
Okay. So I want to move to get the the 3 the Tempest, Cedric, and Rain, golden armor Rain,
Mhm.
into the Spirit Guardian's bubble, which will also get the cat creature
Yep.
in the bubble. You said they're 40 feet away?
That one is yes.
Okay, so my movement speed is 35.
Mm-hmm. You can safely get them tucked in.
Okay. When I get there, so the creature has to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
This is a DC 18.
That was a 18. Let's roll with advantage.
Ooh.
And it's still an 18.
Okay. Let me grab some D8s. I should just permanently keep D8s out because I'm always casting this spell.
You should get a bracelet that has D8s on it. You can count up like a rosary and then just break the thing and just go whoosh.
Some people have necklaces of fireball. Rachel has bracelets of D8.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be... So it would be 17 radiant, but you said they made the save?
We're talking my apologies.
So it would be 17 radiant, but they made the save, so it would be 8 radiant.
You said radiant, right?
Correct.
So 17.
Well, but they made the save, so it'd be 8 radiant. I still have a bonus action. So looking at this golden armor person, do they look like they are stable?
No.
Okay. Then as my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word. It's not gonna be a lot, but it will it will stabilize them. And Adrian will go,
Now
hey!
that's an area effect, right? Or is that a
Nope,
singular?
single.
Okay.
That's gonna be 10 healing.
You notice that the healing doesn't affect the wounds.
Oh no, I kill him because he's undead.
No,
Okay.
but you notice it doesn't, like, from the gaps in the armor,
Mhm.
you don't see what should be taking place when the healing spell goes off.
Okay, so he's not stabilized.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Adrian will look confused because normally that works. And sword, shield. And she will yell to the group, stay in the spirit guardians, and those creatures will get hurt when they come over. And that will be my turn.
Okay.
To
The golden
me,
armor-
friends. Sorry.
Hmm?
She's like, to me, friends.
Look, Adrian was raised by a paladin, so she has paladin tendencies, even though she's a cleric with rogue levels.
Boy, that's a sentence.
The golden armor reaches out and like collapses at Adri's feet and puts a hand on her foot. Give me a wisdom save.
Excuse me? I'm over here trying to help this person. Wisdom save. Is this a charm?
No.
Okay. Oof. That's gonna be a 13.
A series of numbers start entering your mind. Give me an Arcana check.
This Adri?
Yes.
Okay. 11.
You're not able to understand them all, but part of it, from osmosis you've picked up, you're getting mirror coordinates imprinted on you.
What? Um, okay. Uh, when you say imprinted, does this mean I'll be able to recall these numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
She panicked
Okay.
for a minute. She's like, I have
So
to remember how many
I have to-
digits?
I have to
I
remember
figured they were just like
numbers?
numbers showing up on her arm or something. No.
No.
I was gonna
He's
say
like,
if she
You defeated the chiral. Yes.
yes.
He drops.
What did he
Oh.
say?
He said about the chiral.
He said, have you defeated the chiral?
He said you defeated the chiral, and he asked it with kind of like a questioning inflection.
Brendan begins to move from the wheel, and Misty steps in front of the four of you to stand between you guys and the steel predators with the sword drawn.
Oh no, Brendan.
He goes in with his great sword and rolls a 1 and completely misses his
Oh
first
no.
strike.
Oh no, Brendan.
Lucky they're not dogs, otherwise he'd be fucked
Yeah.
because he's bones. He's bones.
The second one he rolls and he hits. Does 9 damage to the one that AG already hit with his second slice. And then, hold on, going through the list. Tempest is up. Okay. Tempest, from her back, she moves her coat to pull out a dwarven arquebus, which looks like a shotgun, blunderbuss style. Takes an aim, and she misses.
Fired, and then I missed.
But I had a
Then
popsicle.
I had a popsicle.
She lowers it, begins to reload, and she's done at the time. And then next up, the third of the kitties. The first one still hasn't gone yet.
Glitter kitties. That's what they're called now.
It
Shimmer
jumps
kitties.
into. Actually, no, it doesn't. And your movement is 40 feet. It closes the distance. It doesn't attack, but it closes the distance to Kavir with the bow.
Hmm.
As it passes through, it rolls. That is a 16 on the roll. So that was 18 through Adrie's duck bubble.
Duck bubble?
Duck
Duck
bubble.
bubble.
Duck bubble.
Guardian.
Duck NATO. Thank
Ducknado.
you.
Duck bubble is very funny sounding.
All right, so it
Roll your
got
damage.
okay.
That sounds like a really old term for chicken pox.
Duck
Got the
bubbles.
duck bubbles.
It's the sound your stomach makes when it's upset. I got the duck bubbles.
I just dropped a duck bubble, man.
So it would be a 28, but because they saved, they take 14 radiant.
All right. Thank you.
Does this look like it's damaging them?
This is actually, yes, damaging.
When it went past me towards Kavir, did it come within melee range of me?
It would have beeline straight, so if you beeline to them, yes. Go ahead and take
Okay.
your shot.
Then reaction, I will make an attack. Do I have advantage? Because I'm with these people that I'm protecting. So if they're also in melee, would they give me advantage if they're with the same creature?
Hmm.
If not, that's fine. I just need to know how many d20s
No,
I'm
I wouldn't
rolling.
think so because you wouldn't have it on either side.
Okay. All right. So I'm just rolling the one. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So I'm hitting with the Moonblade. So that's going to be this. Any more dice? All right. So some of this is slashing damage, some of this is radiant damage, and some of this is sneak attack damage.
Okay. It's from a magical weapon.
Yes, it's the Moonblade.
Then you can roll it all the same.
Okay.
As long as what was the damages again?
Flashing, radiant, and sneak.
Okay, yeah. As long as it's those are from a magical weapon, you're fine.
Okay. So it would be a total of 24 damage.
Okay.
And because I have the Sentinel feat, their speed is immediately reduced to 0. They are not running to Kavir.
Okay.
I'll look over at Kavir and be like, I got him!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was literally going through my actions and I was trying to make a play for a grapple. And I looked at my strength and I was like, how fancy you want to be? How extra you want to be today, Deese?
I also
Haven't-
like to live dangerously.
I haven't quite come to the answer yet, but a part of me is like, you can grapple a cat? Fuck that. Easily.
All right, that is my reaction.
All right.
They call me Cat Grappler.
Cedric pulls the dagger from his belt and begins to shift towards the one that that you just stopped. 18 misses. As he goes to try to dig into it, he hits, but it just skits off. He's not able to get the dagger through the creature.
Can Adrie, as a free action, tell Cedric to move so that we're flanking it for next time?
That's fine.
Okay. So she'll be like, move around over there.
All right. He slides under it acrobatically to the other side.
Okay.
He's like, you can't poison him. You can't stun him. And for some goddamn reason, when they hit you, you can't heal.
Good to know.
Rain, you're up.
Which one?
The OG, because we're not around 2 yet.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Oh, we're way at the bottom of initiative.
Yeah,
Look at
we
this.
are at
And
the tail end of it.
You matched the initiative with the last steel cat, so I'm gonna let it go after you.
Okay, nice. Mm, 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 mm. So I don't know that I want to do that. That's probably going to. So the cats are scattered about the deck now, right? They are not in a
One's by itself at the end of it. The other two are at around Adrie.
Okay.
Please throw a lightning spell that way.
I'm tempted, but I also don't want to set the boat on fire. I have a feeling, one, that would be a bad thing from the, perspective of us trying to stay alive, damaging the ship. And two,
It would just be a bad thing for you in general.
I just don't want to listen to Kavir.
I change targets as soon as my boat's on fire.
So there's not really anything from my rapier that I can do.
The ship is on
It's
fire.
yeah. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I will go ahead and I'll use 2 charges from Tempest Sky to activate Cloud Wall, which creates a dark plume of clouds that surround me for 1 minute, giving me a +2 bonus to AC. While the clouds remain, I can use a reaction to a creature within 5 feet of me being targeted by a melee attack to give them a +2 bonus against that attack. So, I guess if that third kitten does decide to come attack me, that will. Okay, so we'll do that. That's that, and then yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just go into defensive mode right now because I'm not seeing a whole lot I can do, unfortunately, that is going to be useful yet, or that won't burn the ship down. So, yeah, that's it. I got a big bunch of storm clouds surrounding me right now. I just kind of disappear into this big cumulonimbus cloud that has sprung up on the deck of the ship. And that's it.
All right. The third one steps forward 5 feet, turns its head, braces, and roars in a 60-foot cone towards Adrie, the other 2 cats, Cedric, Tempest, and what's left of the golden armor. I need Constitution saving throws from everyone in that realm, that area.
You said Constitution?
Yes.
Okay.
You two, Nate, right?
Well, no, he's still.
No, I'm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not on the cone.
Oof. That's gonna be an 11.
Okay, that's a fail. Hold on. Me.
I've already used my reaction this round.
Man, I got some questions for D-Walk on my turn. It's gonna be complicated. Sorry, buddy.
I saw it coming. Okay. Cedric failed. Tempest failed. Brendan failed. Look.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So 33 thunder damage to everybody that failed.
Okay.
And failed save, creature takes 60 10 thunder damage, 33 damage, drops everything it's holding, and is stunned for a minute. Creatures can
minute?
repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a successful save. The creature takes half as much damage and isn't stunned.
Okay.
Who all failed?
Everybody, including the 2 cats. But the 2 cats are immune to being stunned, so they shake it off.
Does stunned drop Spirit Guardians?
Yes.
Can't
It'll stop.
concentrate.
Can't concentrate. You're stunned.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't specifically say you can't concentrate. It says
Well,
a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
yeah, if it's mental, I guess you're still maintaining it. Well, it does feel like it should be. You've lost concentration, right?
Give me a second.
Okay, but what did the rules say?
Here we are. I knew it was good old gaming with Ray.
I'm
Here
just
we go.
saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you want to trust Google AI, it says no, a stunned creature cannot concentrate on a spell in D&D 5th edition as the stunned condition automatically breaks concentration due to being considered incapacitated, meaning a stunned creature cannot focus on maintaining a spell effect.
Rule tip, yeah, D&D Beyond, actually on the D&D Beyond page. Rules tip, remember the following conditions apply the incapacitation condition, so they will break concentration: paralyzed, petrified, stunned, and unconscious.
Okay.
Additionally,
Yep.
because sleeping renders the character unconscious as it breaks concentration.
All right.
No, I would have fought it too.
Yeah. The level 5 spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I mean, the worst someone can say is no. You've got to ask the question.
So,
Oh, dude, yeah.
A lot of people don't know Ray is actually short for rules as
all right, you said anything we're holding, we drop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I dropped my sword.
You
However,
said shield too, right?
am I holding it or do I have
don't. You
like
said you had your shoulder.
on your arm.
it's
So-
on my arm. So
Okay,
It's
then
on a
I'll leave
band.
it in place.
Okay.
It'll stay in place.
So I have my shield, I've dropped my sword. If I lose my sword, that the rest of the game is just Adrie looking for her sword.
This puts a wrinkle in what I was gonna do. Pretty dramatic wrinkle.
Because of the loss of Spirit Guardians?
Well, no, just because of the loss of crewmen.
Hmm.
I had a really solid plan here up until right this second. The stunning really put a. I'll say put a torque in it. You know. Okay. You said
We're at
two
the
of the
top of
cats
the round.
Two of the cats
Hmm?
were stunned but shook it free. Could they shake
Yeah.
it free on their turn, or do they shake it free immediately?
Immediately. They're immune to being stunned.
Some old bullshit. Okay, so raise your hand if you're stunned. Or just say, hey, me. So just you?
Adrie, Tempest, Cedric, Brendan.
And what's left of the golden armor?
And what's left of the golden armor?
All right. Okay. Whose turn is it?
Yours?
Awesome. How far away was the one cat that was trying to close to me when he got stopped?
40 feet now?
He should be 35, 40.
About 35, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to need a second here.
Okay.
I was trying to get clever, and now there ain't no clever happening. Since Ray is so strong, I was going to give her spider climb and then have her hold on to people, and I was going to spin the wheel and flip the boat sideways. But now that seems like a real bad system.
Yeah, that would not be great.
No, not really.
Let me just check my notes from a year ago to see if I cast Death Ward on
Death Ward?
Death
myself.
Ward?
Let me just check these notes from January.
Thanks everybody for listening to Requiem of Reflections. This is going to be part 3 of our Curse of Strahd chain of games. Curse of Strahd, Return to Ravenloft, and now Requiem of Reflections. So thank you for sticking with us. You've been with us the whole time. And just remember, if you want to donate to help support the podcast and help us make better content and, continue on into the future, just go to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Thank you.
Thank you.